England are looking good as they send Sweden tumbling out of the tournament. Sharma is as charming as ever with his previews on Group A. Roy Keane blasts Ireland's poor performance. Kev gets to grip with his psychic rivals, and hair is the topic of poll of the day. Hi, I'm Layla, and you're watching The Goal Line. England's track record at the Euros is not the greatest, and they've yet to claim the title. However, this team, with its underdog tag, are looking pretty sharp. In a fast-paced second half, England made the stunning comeback after falling behind to 2 Olaf Melberg goals. Super sub Theo Walcott proved instrumental, making the big difference, first scoring the equaliser and then setting up Danny Welbeck to strike the decisive goal. And with Andy Carroll netting England's opener, Wayne Rooney may have more time than he thought to sort out his new hairdo.
Listen, I'm the captain. The lads have told me you're not very happy.
Glenn Johnson and Jordan Henderson have been skitting me new haircut, calling me a wool.
Is that right? Well, to be honest, Wayne, it looks like you've got a Cornish pasty on your head.
In the other Group D fixture, France recorded their first win at the Euros as they beat the Ukraine 2-0. When it rains, it pours, and it certainly did in Donetsk, with the two teams forced to leave the field with severe storm conditions and a waterlogged field. But the break did not help the co-hosts, as they will need a win over England to advance to the next round. Group A should see the Russians finish on top of the table as they face an out-of-sorts Greece at the National Stadium in Warsaw. Our man, Sharma the Charmer, gives you his views.
It should be plain sailing for the Russians, who only need 1 point in their final Group A match against Greece to go through. But their mood in the camp is summed up by their star player Alan Zverev. He's also their leading scorer with 3 goals. And he says, yes, while a point is enough, what Russia really wants is a victory so they can top their group. And the reason is they want to stay at their base camp in Warsaw for the quarter-finals. Nothing short of a victory will do for the Greeks, who find themselves in a desperate position with just 1 point from their 2 games. And surely coach Fernando Santos has to throw his hat in the ring in a quest for all-out attack. Up until now, he's preferred to play with just 1 man up top in the form of Georgios Samaras. But what's he ever done for the Greeks in these European Championships? Surely a much better answer is Gekas, who's come off the bench and scored for his country. Or perhaps a 2-pronged attack featuring both players. Either way, the Greeks need a victory and they need to give Russia something to worry about.
In the other game of the evening, co-hosts Poland, who have drawn both games, face the Czech Republic in a must-win encounter if they're to make it through to the quarter-finals.
With former shipyard worker and president Lech Walesa enthusing over Poland's performance against Russia, what bigger boost could the co-hosts need ahead of their winner-takes-all clash against their rivals and neighbours, the Czech Republic? But Coach Smuda will want his players to start converting their chances. Statistics show that of the 12 opportunities they've had at goal, they've only converted twice. And Poland can't afford anything other than a victory. It may be a bit easier for the Czechs, who just need a point in that last game in order to qualify. Not that that's going to be much comfort for them. He may be a lion in goal for his club side Chelsea, but for his country, Petr Cech has more been a mouse with butterfingers. In the 12 attempts against him, he's so far conceded 5 times. Mind you, that's probably more to do with the defenders in front of him. And that's going to be Michal Bilec's biggest worry.
Former Irish captain Roy Keane couldn't hide his disappointment following his country's early exit from Euro 2012. Keane believes Ireland's abject defending gifted the game to the Spanish by conceding goals that were absolutely shocking at any level of football. Keane finished by saying it's a reality check for a lot of the Irish players. Now, the human race may have mastered scientific predictions and equations, but when it comes to predicting sporting results, it seems it's best that we leave it to the animals. And at Euro 2012, there are plenty to choose from. Germany have Nelly the elephant, Portugal look to Paulus the octopus, Fred the ferret is in the corner for Ukraine, and further afield, Tick the Thai sea lion has also had a go at getting the scores right, but none have made as much of an impact as our very own Kev.
The psychic chicken looking at games in Group A, featuring the co-host, first of all, Poland against Czech Republic, and it is a victory for the Poles. They'll be delighted about this. Kev in little doubt. Next up, Greece against Russia, the favoured side in the group, and it is victory for the Russians. Kev straight in here. No mistake about this one. victory for Russia over Greece and for Poland over the Czech Republic.
We heard earlier that Wayne Rooney's teammates might be poking fun at his new Barnet, but have the fans taken to his new quiff?
Hello, my name is Lola. I'm from Gdansk. This is the poll of today.
Not only is the best football on display at the Euros, but some of the most stylish haircuts as well. We've put it to the fans to choose their best do, and it was Italy's Andrea Pirlo who proved a cut above the rest. He racked up 32% of the votes. Probably the surprise package in this lineup with 12% is England's Wayne Rooney, who managed to get the voters' attention for his new sculpture, and early favourite Sergio Ramos finished second. That's all from me today, but join me tomorrow for more highlights and action from the Euros. Bye-bye.